You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50 know that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah.
You're not gonna believe you, man. Mayweather just got punched up, bro. I mean, Mayweather just got punched up, bro.
Go dark and scam people, but as a person who hasn't been a victim of this, it's quite amusing.
Boxing world is stunned after shocking claims that Floyd Mayweather is being sued for a massive $500 million. The reaction is as fierce as a knockout punch. Once known as Money Mayweather for his unbeaten record and flashy lifestyle, he's now under heavy fire from fans, experts, and fellow fighters. Social media is flooded with outrage. Some say it's karma, while others are stunned that someone so rich could fall so hard. One sports analyst even yelled, "He's a fool!" as this drama unfolds like a real-life boxing movie.
We're gonna get through this. Okay. That's tough because
court papers and insider reports say the $500 million lawsuit comes from business failures, unpaid debts, and reckless spending that Mayweather either ignored or badly managed. Though he often flashed his wealth, this legal mess has people wondering if it was all just for show. Boxing insiders think his obsession with looking like a billionaire finally caught up with him, creating a money disaster that could ruin his reputation.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autographed gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Mayweather is also facing heat for pushing cryptocurrency projects that led to major losses for his fans. A big case involves the Ethereum token, which Mayweather promoted during a big fight and other events. But even with his support, EMAX dropped more than 99%, leaving many people feeling betrayed. More research has tied Mayweather to other crypto scams known as rug pulls, where the creators disappear and the token's value crashes.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between 100 to 200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure. Employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial trouble.
One major case was the Centra Tech ICO in 2017, where Mayweather got in trouble with U.S. regulators for not saying he was paid to promote it. Critics say he used his fame to push risky investments without being clear about his earnings, which ended in big losses for investors and legal consequences later on.
Mayweather is in the news again for all the right reasons. It's not about boxing. It's about his latest ICO promotion. And this is the third one that I've actually seen in the past couple months. I reported on an ICO that he was backing about a month or so ago. And then the time before that was before I started my little YouTube channel here as your Crypto Mentor 99. So this was from CoinDesk.com. Floyd Mayweather stumps for crypto card in latest ICO. And I'm actually somewhat familiar with Centra. That's the ICO that he's backing. So
These repeated issues have fired up fans and the crypto community alike. Some now call him Scamweather, a twist on his Money Mayweather nickname. His actions raise serious concerns about how celebrities promote financial products and show why we need honest deals that don't hurt everyday people.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
Bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Conor McGregor has attacked Mayweather, accusing him of shady money dealings and saying he built his wealth dishonestly. McGregor's comments came after new lawsuits were filed by jewelers, claiming Floyd failed to pay for expensive diamonds and high-end items.
Loads of them were calling other jewelers to come over and see him, and by the time they got there, there was a massive argument going on. People were pushing and trying to get to Mayweather and slap his head.
One important case involves a Las Vegas jeweler who sued Mayweather, saying he still owes $1.4 million for a $3 million diamond necklace bought in 2015. The lawsuit claims Mayweather paid $1 million up front and made 6 payments of $100,000, but then stopped, breaking the agreement and taking unfair advantage.
All right, so a Miami jeweler that goes by the name of Leonard Suleimanov is like, give me my money. Give me my money. So he is hitting Floyd Mayweather with a huge lawsuit. Y'all, we're talking about a cool $4 million for some luxurious watches and diamonds that Floyd supposedly forgot to pay for. Y'all know he forget to cash checks. Okay. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? He might have forgot to pay for it for real. So even, y'all tell me if I'm saying this right.
Another controversy involved Mayweather rapper Tyga and a jeweler in Miami. They reportedly bought luxury pieces but didn't fully pay. On their own, these stories may seem small, but together they create a picture of poor financial habits and broken promises that are hurting Mayweather's image in money circles.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tyga because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them, but in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits, but as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheaper.
A serious claim came from boxer Julia Vaunt Davis, who was trained by Mayweather. She said Floyd was once held in Dubai over unpaid jewelry debts. If true, it suggests he's struggling to keep up his lifestyle. The man once seen as untouchable is now surrounded by quiet talk of financial problems that no social media post can hide.
I'm speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather is supposedly held hostage in Dubai. Vontae Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get on live right now. And you old people in Saudi Arabia.
Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
There's a clear pattern in how Mayweather deals with money. He buys expensive things, but then delays or skips paying. Sellers in Dubai reportedly stopped trusting him after this happened multiple times. Even billionaires can't survive forever on credit and image. If you don't pay your bills, everything can fall apart.
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. And whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, like, a favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
Davis also hinted that Floyd can't handle other fighters getting more attention. While that might be normal in sports, it also shows pride that won't let him step aside. His love for fancy cars, diamonds, and luxury has attracted more attention lately. Even though he made over $1.2 billion, some say his fortune is slipping. Legal issues and constant flashy posts are raising doubts about the image he spent years building.
They appear to be... Why do you want to appear to be rich instead of be rich? I'm not into this. I mean, you just... propaganda. It's just said he bought 400 million deal with 62 flats in New York, and none of them were real. Why do you feel the need to embarrass yourself like that? Just live your life and enjoy. Nobody cares how much Bugatti you got. Nobody cares about how much Ferrari or how much watch your watch cost, 18 million, whatever. Nobody cares. These are all liabilities. As soon as you buy the watch, you can't sell it for 18 million again. It's not physically possible. It's not an asset. He's gonna go bankrupt soon. But anyway, I wish him all the best. It is what it is.
But keeping up his luxurious lifestyle hasn't been simple. In 2009, JP Morgan Chase sued Mayweather, saying he didn't pay back a $695 loan for a Mercedes Maybach 57s. The bank said he stopped payments in 2008, which led to repossession and a remaining debt of over $167,000. These moments show how hard it is to keep spending big. Though he made huge money from fights and appearances, many now wonder if his spending can keep going. His old line, "I'm the best at legal bank robbing," used to be bold, but now it's
a quick heist. I'm gonna let y'all know this. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
One of Floyd's past business partners shared a shocking detail. Mayweather used to spend more than he earned, even during his best years. Even when he made $5 or $6 million a month, he burned through it faster than it came in. He skipped taxes, missed bills, and didn't make key payments. That kind of behavior made it impossible to keep his wealth. Soon, the money disappeared through wild spending. Despite making $1.2 billion,
Who negotiates those deals? Me. Well, you gotta. I'm a little different from every other athlete and entertainer because I keep 100% of the revenue. That's never been done before. I'm my own boss.
There's no manager. There's no agent.
No.
There's no pimp for Floyd.
No.
Wow.
I have a team. And it's a little. I guess I'm lucky.
So you're negotiating that transaction yourself.
Well, exactly. This is how it works. They know my number because
Mayweather, after the Aaron Chambers fight, went to Monaco and put 11 million on black. 50 million on black.
Everyone earns their own money. You do what you want with your money.
Yeah.
But to an extent, I don't respect it because you're someone that's in such a seat of influence. Especially when like we were younger. We
look up to Floyd.
What's he teaching the guys growing up? Well, spunk your money on
casino, dumb shit.
Work so hard to get it and then throw it away in the casino. Like, come on, man.
That's the thing. It's like that lifestyle. Floyd is not one thing. He come back doing exhibitions and that, bro.
Sure.
Probably, I don't think Floyd. Don't get me wrong.
I think his level of broke is our level of rich.
Mayweather is famous for showing off, but his recent arrival in Mexico City in a bulletproof tank sparked new talks about his wild spending. The armored vehicle was supposed to impress, but instead, fans and critics made fun of it. Many compared it to something from a video game and questioned why he feels the need to go so far just to get attention.